If you follow the steps that I give you, you can customize music as easy as this in Garage Builder. So that's actually using the play sound, and it's the way it works is a person's just walking left into these touch sensors, and whenever he hits these touch sensors, it plays the sound. So it's real easy, guys. It's easy to customize it. Video is going to show you a whole lot more interesting stuff. Make sure you watch it because there's an even more user-friendly way to customize music that I am going to show you in this video. I just wanted to show you guys that, yeah, you can, if you wanted to like, you know, make sounds yourself with an instrument, this is probably the easiest way. This is the instrument right here, play instrument. With the instruments, you can change the pitch and do a couple things you can't do with background music. But with background music, you can also make some incredible music, like Mega Man type music, just by right out of the box. You can do that. But with this, a lot of people are just wondering probably how you can like. And really, typically, what you'd be doing, I would start from C. You just look for a melody like that, and the rest of this video, I hope it explains everything else, and then you just follow whatever I did in this video to get these things working like this. If you make the person faster, everything should play faster. That's all it is. That's all it is. What's the easiest out-of-the-box way to make some cool music in Garage Builder? Well, I'm going to show you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm a creation channel. I create using Dreams PS4 and Garage Builder. Now, let me tell you, you can make some really interesting sounding stuff in Garage Builder. I've been doing music for 10 years, and you can user-friendlyly make some really interesting music like this if you follow the method that I'm going to show you. Sounds like some mother, or I'm getting chased by a dang boo up in here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Pull out 2 background musics. The reason why we're pulling out 2 is because you need a melody or you need a main melody and a melody. Now, if you get really good at it, you might be able to use 3, and if you're really good, you'll be able to use even more. But I think a maximum of 2 is the easiest way to do it. The value that the background music will sense only goes up to 2, so speed can only go up to 2. So if you made this 300, it's still gonna sound like 2. That's what that means. And it's the same for play and volume. So just mess around with it, but what you're trying to typically do is get something that sounds good, and then get the second one to sound good with the first one. You might need to lower the volume for the second one. All that great stuff. I want to show you guys something that's even more important than what I just said here whenever it comes to making music. You're trying to find typically a melody, which is easy to find if there's a label, something called keyboard or piano. That's easy to make a melody. But then you're trying to find something called strings or synths or something like that to make your secondaries, and that would be your melody. The first one, the keyboard, piano, that'd be your main melody. So we'll go under here. As you can see, strings was found easily for me under tension as well as synths. If I wanted to make some Kirby music, if your boy was trying to do some Kirby, if you choose silent right here, that means that I think the row would be off. Rhythm is the rhythm that it'll play in, so dun 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 dun. That's what a rhythm is. a main accompaniment. I'm not sure exactly what they mean by that, but you can just play around with it. And here's their version of melody. So you can choose the melody out of these three. These would be like, steady seems to have some main melody. I mean, they all have main melodies, you know. So we're not there yet. We got to change the background music of the second one. Doesn't sound good. We got our Mario on. We said we skipped Kirby. We went to Mario with that one. So that's how you that's how I would typically think of it. Again, if you can get three of them working, the more instruments that sound well, the more interesting it's gonna sound, and that's typically what you're gonna want to be going for. You could do easy, like if you could probably notice how the easy notes don't sound as like if I was to just delete this, it won't sound as interesting as the first one or as the one I just played because there's just not as many notes. It sounds like, you know, if we were to play Guitar Hero, I'm just hitting A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A. That sounds what it sounds good. That's why I say, you know, difference is night and day. And then if you speed anything up, it's gonna sound good. So make sure it's like sped up. If you're trying to do some arcade Mega Man stuff, just speed it up. You know, just speed it up, and then everything sounds better sped up. Mess with the volume, all that great stuff. Outside of that, I'll make a part 2 to this tutorial if I figure something else out. I know you can probably make objects make sounds, you know. It'd probably be pretty easy to do that. Way you would, I'm not sure how to do it. I haven't messed with that side of it yet, so I'm probably going to make a part 2 to this. But you would choose either of these two. And there might be a way to like get these to play on and off. I'm not sure if there is, so don't quote me on that. But I know you can probably get this to play from an object. And you could probably get this to play, you can probably get the background music to play from an object too. If you give an object a touch sensor and put it into play. And then whenever your character runs into the touch sensor box, these will probably play at the same time, you know, as long as you get the labels right for the touch sensor. Like if you wanted music to change from music to music, this could be a way you could actually do that. If you guys are wondering how you could do that also, it's a pretty dang good tutorial. If you can do that, this is going to be, I think I just, so what you would do is put the axis on this right here. Pull out your touch sensor. And then you might be able to get music to shift this way. Take out the play of whatever it is. I'm not sure if it'd be wild touch or on touch. Person. Let's see what happens when we clone this. Make a different touch sensor. Make it to where there's a constant in the person. Turn him invisible. And make sure we're going left and right. You see what I'm saying? You could, you might want to make them slower. You can customize music. You can. You just gotta be creative with it. And then on the second one, on the second touch sensor, what you'll want to do is plug this into, I would clone this. I'd clone both of them after you've found something that sounds good. This time we're gonna have a different speed. We might change the secondary. We'll change the secondary, not the first one, because we need something that a melody that plays the same throughout the whole thing. However, it is probably gonna restart. Wow, this is actually cool because you can make a stop in between just by separating these boxes. You can make some. You might be able to make rap music well, a rap beat kind of, you know, if you like, because these, you can see this space is like an interval between the next song. You probably see what I'm saying. Didn't change anything, did I? You might be able to do this with the instruments also. I'm not sure. But you'll have to mess around with this because this is something that's it's cool. Yeah, you can make it sound. You'll probably you just gotta mess with it. You really just gotta mess with it. And again, make the person invisible so that way nobody can see him in this. So it should be able to. If you can't make this longer, you'll have to make it to where he just doesn't move. But then he moves whenever you want him to get to the next box. You can also adjust the speed like I did. So if you can get creative with that, I mean, you might be able to find a different way, maybe even a better way, but this right here seems to be pretty cool actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really do hope it helps you guys make music in Garage Builder. And here's my Dreams PS4 video stuff that I create. So subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell if this helped, and peace. So this is how you would make music in Dreams, just so you guys can see what I mean by you can be more flexible whenever you're creating in Dreams. But with Nintendo's game creation software, right out of the gates, you're able to make something incredible, it seems. So, but with Dreams, you can like Guitar Hero it, and it's real easy to just like, you know. So you can see it's real easy to just put it in perform mode and record your what you're pressing down. As you can see, you can even change the note settings, all this stuff. So I'm real good with audio, been doing audio for at least 10 years, vocals even too. So subscribe for this if you want to see more creation content. I just wanted to give you guys a feel of what you could do with Dreams Music Creator. You can even look up the samples so it's pretty vast. It's pretty vast. And you can also lay down notes if you want to also. There's a whole bunch you can do here. There's even more, but I just want to like give you guys, you know, the small details, you know. And here's my game. I made everything you see here, and as you so like what it's saying is you know, usually after 3 hits you'll fall down no matter what. But if you're blocking, then you won't faint. So like that's the trick, and you can dodge out of it.